Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online valuation services for mediation and litigation based in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we'll be discussing divorce, prenups, and parenting plans with Calina Costa Plotky. She's a family law attorney in Atlanta, Georgia with KF Law, LLC. She concentrates primarily on family law, which would include divorce or child custody, child support, modification of maintenance, alimony, prenuptial agreements, and the list goes on. Now, what about maintenance? Do you guys have any kind of also guidelines the same as child support in Georgia?
No, we don't. The only absolute rule we have in the state of Georgia is if you have an affair, then you can't receive alimony. You're barred. That's an absolute bar from alimony here in the state of Georgia. However, we don't have just a simple worksheet or anything like that. Most judges will look at half the life of the marriage, but those are now tending to be our older male judges. Our female judges are now looking at alimony as rehabilitation alimony. So, okay, you took time off from your career or you stopped your college education. How much do we need to give you to go through with that college education and so that you can get back on your feet and things like that. So it really depends on the length of the marriage, but it's extremely rare nowadays to get lifetime alimony in the state of Georgia.
Welcome to the state of Missouri. So the judges don't really have the capacity to limit the term of maintenance, which is interesting. But you know, every state, I mean, but that should be kind of something that we do talk about, is that every state is different. And the state that you get divorced in are the laws that are govern all of this. And so what you're talking about is just Georgia. I'm in Missouri. I know Illinois and some other states too, but it really is important to find somebody that understands all of these, because half of the things that you've said today, I wouldn't have known from operating in a different state, right? And they can really trip you up. Like the fact that if there's infidelity, there's no maintenance, like, wow, that's a pretty big deal, because that's like, the majority of cases.
Right. Yeah. No, if you cheated, you can't receive alimony. It has to be a legal affair, which then we're getting into the definition, which it's probably more PG-13 than.
Right. Yeah.
But and yes, family law is extremely state specific. That's why I tell people, especially when they watch my videos, I'll get comments all the time on my TikTok videos that's like, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, well, I'm completely correct in the state I practice in, but in your state, it might be completely different.